Dead ball, illegal substitution. Defense, more than 11 players on the field without substituting. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
I mean, you wonder if they had 7 or 8 men on the field if Virginia Tech would score.
Well, it all comes down to this. So regardless of what's happened, you know, for the first 58 minutes, now is the game. Good protection.
And Taylor, just as it looked like he was going to escape, got tripped up from behind, and the clock goes ticking. Jared Crick tripped him up. Under a minute and a half to go. No timeouts for Virginia Tech. They need to go another 84 yards to win the game. Taylor looking desperately, now throws it deep, has a man open.
Unbelievable.
Danny Cole all the way out of bounds at the 3. He did not get in.
Like we said, 58 minutes. It doesn't matter. It comes down to right now. Watch the protection first. Good job, and then Tyrod Taylor makes the play, both with his arm and with his feet. Watch right here. He's going to create a little bit, buy some time, and then spots Coyle down the right sideline, and then it's just a race.
Matt O'Hanlon hustled back to make the tackle, and that could be huge with as difficult as yards have been to get for Virginia Tech. This could be a game saver. He clearly was out of bounds before he got in the end zone. They had 57 yards of offense. There he is on the sideline. The ball nowhere near the end zone yet. The crowd's roaring, but his foot is on the sideline.
Yeah, I think they're going to look where to spot this thing too. Where's the ball when he goes out of bounds?
At the 2. His foot's inside the 3, and the ball's ahead of him. They've spotted the ball on the 3, so at the very least they should move it a yard forward. They had 57 yards of offense in this half before that play that goes for 81. Perhaps another yard if they do move it a yard ahead. But that tackle hustled by O'Hanlon, the senior from Bellevue, Nebraska, could be huge.
Monster play.
Can they score the touchdown? First and goal from the 3. They did not move the ball forward. They blitz Taylor, and he is taken down back at the 10-yard line. And it's O'Hanlon again. And they're going to spot it at the 11. No timeouts left, under a minute to go. Boy, you have to wonder about that call. You had Williams pounding it forward from time to time today. And they run a play that runs the risk of a big loss, and that's what happened. And they're taking time as well.
Pressure again off the right side.
And Taylor forced to scramble. Will he throw it away? He throws it up for grabs. Incomplete over the head of Greg Boone. 3rd and goal from the 11. Virginia Tech down by 5 with 33 seconds to go and no timeouts for either team.
Matt O'Hanlon, though, 2 outstanding plays. I mean, what a great job to run him down. And then they come on the pressure, and he makes the sack. And of course now you're down to 3rd and goal from the 11-yard line.
This Nebraska defense has played valiantly all day. One colossal breakdown, but now can they cover it up with a stand in the final minute? Taylor, design roll to the left, now comes back to the right. Waving receivers around, nobody open, running out of time, finally throws, and it is gone! Touchdown, Tyrell Roberts!
That was all Tyrod Taylor. Awesome patience, great feet, and vision to be able to find him in the back of the end zone. That's unbelievable. What a great play. And now they're going to go for 2 here, Sean.
11-yard touchdown. They went 88 yards in 5 plays. After they had done nothing all half, they're going to line up to go for 2. The officials are reviewing this. Apparently they want to make sure it was a catch. And you can feel the anxiety among the sellout crowd of Lane Stadium. They're wondering, why are the officials looking at this? Is it possible they could take down this dramatic touchdown? Now that's a catch.
That's a catch all the way.
You can understand why they want to be sure, but it's absolutely certain. And give Roberts credit. He was a tailback in high school. They moved him to wide receiver to replenish their depleted receiving corps. No doubt. And he is very. Virginia Tech trying to go for 2, make it a 3-point game. Then a field goal could only tie them. And of course, you don't want to turn it over on the 2-point play and have Nebraska run it back the other way, which is a possibility. And with that in mind, Taylor doesn't want to risk a catastrophic mistake.
Smart
so it's
play.
a 1-point lead, and a field goal would win it for Nebraska.
This is all Tyrod Taylor. Again, he's buying time with his feet. Now what happens when you're, as a defender, you try to start to roll to him? But this is just, this turns into just schoolyard football. And when you start to roll like this, you have to plaster. And that's what Prince Amakamura does in the back. See him in the back of the end zone. And now, Terrell Roberts, he stops and goes the other way, and just that little bit is able to get the score, because Amakamura is right there to bat that ball away.
They'd love a big return from Rex Burkhead or Niles Paul. No timeouts for Nebraska. And a good kick. Burkhead's a true freshman with good speed. And he is chopped down shy of the 15. Desperation time for Nebraska. No timeouts from their own 15-yard line with 18 seconds to go. Flag down. They do not stop the play. It's caught by Paul. He got flattened at the 34. They'll stop the clock to move the chains and sort out the penalty from the 10. 12 seconds to go. 3 receivers were to the left of Lee, 1 to the right. Now he's just going to hope for the miracle. And it is batted around and intercepted. Rashad Carmichael will run out the final seconds. One of the most dramatic wins ever at Lane Stadium for Virginia Tech. Hokies with the win avoid losing 2 of their first 3 games for the first time since 1995, when they started 0-2, and Nebraska will have to wait for another day to get that long anticipated win on the road against the top 20 team. Here's Holly Rowe.
Well, Coach Beamer, your offense hadn't particularly worked all day, but with the minute left, what changed for Tyrod Taylor?
Well, he just made a great play. He got out there and got Danny Close going down the sideline. Made a great play, Great players have a way of making great plays, and that's a couple of great players.
Tell us a little bit what you had to do. Tyrell Roberts had that big drop, but he came back and made a huge play. How do you describe his stick-to-itiveness?
Easy. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. No.
All right, guys, back up to you. We're getting mobbed.
Yeah, Frank Beamer trying to coach the students now down there, a little out of control, as the legendary coach tries to conduct the interview. So another memorable day here in Blacksburg, Virginia. The final score, Virginia Tech 16, Nebraska 15. Miami's here at Lane Stadium next Saturday on ABC. For a complete wrap-up of this game, catch us on ESPN News in just a moment. Be sure to tune in to ABC tonight for Texas and Texas Tech from Austin, 8 o'clock. Eastern Time on ABC. Now for Matt Millen, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew, Sean McDonough saying so long from Blacksburg, Virginia.